These latest headlines from ABC15 are sponsored by Lerner and Rowe Injury Attorneys. One call, that's all.
Hello, I'm Megan Thompson with those top stories from ABC15 Arizona. And we start with the state of education. This morning, a joint legislative audit committee is expected to hold a legislative hearing as they review Tolson's lease agreement with the Isaac School District. This is a story we have been following for months for you. The deal between the districts was an attempt to help Isaac recover from a multi-million-dollar budget deficit earlier this year. Our education team at ABC15 will be listening in. We'll let you know what happens there. Our extreme heat team looked through the Maricopa County heat numbers, finding 9 confirmed heat deaths so far this year, and 275 are under investigation. That report also revealed one person died without a working AC unit. That data will be updated tomorrow. We'll keep an eye on what is revealed from that. And heads up for drivers in the East Valley. There will be nightly road closures in Mesa for bridge maintenance. ADOT officials say the northbound Loop 202 to the westbound US 60 will be closed from about 9 p.m. to 5 a.m. They're urging drivers to exit at Broadway Road and use the southbound Loop 202 to then connect with the westbound US 60. Well, if you made a purchase lately, our team wants to remind you to read the fine print and check those return policies because some retailers are slashing return windows. Scripps News Group consumer reporter John Matteries helping you understand the policies before making those big purchases.
You would think that an expensive purchase like living room furniture or a major appliance would give you a reasonable grace period to return it if you're not fully satisfied or something is defective. Well, think again.
We were both sitting on the couch is when we noticed that there was a problem.
Brenda Reynolds spent big money on a motion couch, but a week after delivery, her husband discovered a problem.
He went to push the footrest back in and it would not stay in.
So she called the store and asked to return it, but
they said no. They said because we did not report it within 3 days that we had to have it fixed.
Indeed, the sales contract said 3 days for returns. Kristen McGrath with the Crazy Coupon Lady says many retailers are shortening their return windows.
Overall, we have seen a pattern where retailers are getting a little bit more strict about it.
Home improvement retailers Lowe's and Home Depot have a 48-hour return policy on major appliances. If you'd missed the return window and there's a problem with your purchase, she says,
contact the manufacturer directly and say, hey, this isn't functioning as advertised, or this feature isn't working, or the thing is defective, or this part isn't working, and work with them.
McGrath's advice for consumers: realize that some large purchases are sales contracts that come with more stipulations than a basic purchase. So read the fine print and register the product with the manufacturer.
Don't look at the easy and fast returns language that the retailer is advertising. Look at what you're specifically buying.
Brenda's going to check everything immediately from now on.
They basically can sell you something that's broken, and if you don't know it, within 3 days, you're stuck with it.
That way you don't waste your money. John Matteries, Scripps News Group.
In the state of education, we are just hours away from the first bell ringing as thousands more students are heading back to school this week. Students in Queen Creek Unified, J.L. Combs Unified, Casa Grande Union High School District, and Casa Grande Elementary. We wish all of you a great first day. And as kids head back to the classroom, we do love seeing your back to school photos. Please share them with us by emailing them to share@abc15.com. You can also go to abc15.com/share. You just might see them featured in our newscasts.
Tracking your most accurate forecast on this Monday. I'm meteorologist Jorge Torres. A pleasant start to the day with temperatures here in the valley staying in the upper 80s through 8 o'clock under partly cloudy skies, warming up at midday with temperatures already in the mid 90s. And there is a high of 103, which is 3 degrees below normal for late July. But there is also the chance for a stray shower or two with a better chance for storms in the valley anyway later tonight and early Tuesday morning. Now, as far as severe weather, not anticipating much in the way of strong and severe storms this afternoon, but there is a chance for a few monsoon storms essentially from the 17 into the east, even up across parts of Mojave County later this afternoon. Now, as far as flash flooding, that does favor areas across southeastern Arizona too, but just in that marginal or isolated risk later on today. Highs will stay in the 70s in Flagstaff, 80s along the rim with 90s and 100s across the lower deserts. Your 7-day forecast showing dry conditions in the valley after tomorrow. Same in the high country with highs staying in the 70s and 80s through the upcoming weekend.
For the latest headlines, weather, and traffic, head to abc15.com or you can download the free ABC15 mobile app.
These latest headlines from ABC15 are sponsored by Lerner and Rowe Injury Attorneys. One call, that's all.